Today, I have a very special treat for you. I'm going to reveal to you a technique that Neville Goddard shared with his close students. This technique has the potential to manifest a significant amount of money, even millions of dollars. However, it's a closely guarded secret that few people know about. But what if I told you that there is a secret technique that can help you manifest a huge amount of money in a short time? A technique that was taught by Neville Goddard, one of the greatest teachers of the law of assumption, to his select students. A technique that has the potential to manifest millions of dollars for you. But before I reveal this technique to you, I would like to ask you a favor. Please support my channel and podcast by hitting the like button and subscribing. It would mean a lot to me and help me reach more people who need this information. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. It's real and it works. The technique is called Neville Goddard's $3 million. Why? Because many people who have used this technique have manifested at least $3 million in their lives. Some have even manifested more than that. How does it work? It's very simple. It involves using the power of your assumptions to create a vivid scene in your mind that implies that you have received the money you desire. Neville Goddard taught this technique to his students in Los Angeles during his lectures. He said that if they wanted to manifest a large sum of money, they should imagine someone calling them on the phone and offering them the money. He said that they should make the scene as realistic as possible, with all the details and emotions. They should hear the voice of the person on the phone, feel their excitement and gratitude, see the numbers on the screen, smell the money, touch it, count it. He said that they should repeat this scene over and over again in their minds until it feels natural and real. They should assume that it has already happened and act as if they already have the money. He also said that they should not worry about how or when or from whom the money will come. They should leave that to the infinite intelligence of their subconscious mind. They should just focus on the end result and feel it is done. He said that if they did this faithfully and persistently, they would soon receive a phone call from someone offering them the money they imagined. He said that this technique works because it impresses the subconscious mind with the feeling of having what you want. And whatever you impress on your subconscious mind, you express in your outer world. This is how Neville Goddard's $3 million technique works. It's simple but powerful. And it can work for you too. But how do you apply this technique? How do you create a convincing scene in your mind? How do you make it feel real? Don't worry. I'm going to guide you through the process step by step. Just follow these instructions and you'll be on your way to manifesting your desired amount of money. Step 1. Decide how much money you want to manifest. The first thing you need to do is decide how much money you want to manifest. It can be any amount you want, but make sure it's realistic and believable for you. Don't go for something too outrageous or too small. Go for something that makes you feel excited but not anxious. Something that stretches your imagination but not your credibility. For example, if you're currently earning $50,000 a year, don't go for $50 million. That might be too big of a jump for your subconscious mind to accept. Go for something like $500,000 or $1 million instead. Or if you're already earning $1 million a year, don't go for $10 or $100. That might be too small and insignificant for your subconscious mind to care about. Go for something like $10 million or $100 million instead. Whatever amount you choose, make sure it's specific and clear. Don't go for vague or general terms like a lot of money or more money. Go for exact numbers like $3 million or $7 million. Write down the amount of money you want to manifest on a piece of paper or on your phone. This will help you focus on it and remember it. Step 2. Create a scene in your mind that implies that you have received the money. The next thing you need to do is create a scene in your mind that implies that you have received the money you want. This is where Neville Goddard's technique comes in handy. You need to imagine someone calling you on the phone and offering you the money. It can be anyone you want, as long as it makes sense and feels natural for you. It can be a friend, a family member, a business partner, a client, a lottery official, a bank manager. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as you can imagine them realistically and positively. You need to hear their voice in your mind, as if they are really talking to you. You need to hear them say something like, "Hey, I have some great news for you. You've just won $3 million. Or, "Hi, I'm calling from XYZ Bank. We have a special offer for you. We're giving you $7 million as a bonus." You need to feel their emotion and enthusiasm in your mind, as if they are really happy for you. You need to feel their sincerity and generosity in your mind, as if they are really giving you the money. You also need to see the numbers on your phone screen in your mind, as if they are really showing you the amount of money. You need to see the digits and the commas and the zeros in your mind, as if they are really there. You also need to smell the money in your mind, as if it's really in your hands. You need to smell the crispness and the freshness of the bills in your mind, as if they are really new. You also need to touch the money in your mind, as if it's really in your hands. You need to touch the texture and the thickness of the bills in your mind, as if they are really real. You also need to count the money in your mind, as if it's really in your hands. You need to count each bill and each stack and each bundle in your mind, as if they are really there. You need to create a vivid and detailed scene in your mind that involves all your senses and emotions. You need to make it as realistic and convincing as possible. Step 3. Repeat the scene over and over again in your mind until it feels natural and real. The final thing you need to do is repeat the scene over and over again in your mind until it feels natural and real. This is where persistence and faith come in handy. You need to repeat the scene every day, preferably before you go to sleep or when you wake up. These are the times when your subconscious mind is most receptive and impressionable. You need to repeat the scene for at least 10 minutes each time, or longer if you can. The more you repeat it, the more you impress it on your subconscious mind. You need to repeat the scene with feeling and conviction, as if it's already happening right now. You need to assume that it's already done and act as if you already have the money. You also need to avoid any negative thoughts or doubts that may arise in your mind. If you catch yourself thinking something like "this is too good to be true" or "this will never happen," just ignore them and focus on the scene. You also need to avoid any external distractions or interruptions that may disturb your concentration. If possible, find a quiet and comfortable place where you can relax and focus on the scene. You also need to avoid any contradictory actions or behaviors that may contradict your assumption. For example, don't go around complaining about how broke you are or how hard it is to make money. Don't go around looking for signs or evidence that it's working or not working. Don't go around asking others for their opinions or advice on how to manifest money. Just keep repeating the scene in your mind until it feels natural and real. Trust that it's working and that it will manifest in due time. That's it. That's how you apply Neville Goddard's $3 million technique. It's simple but powerful. And it can work for you too. All you need to do is decide how much money you want to manifest, create a scene in your mind that implies that you have received the money, and repeat the scene over and over again until it feels natural and real. If you do this faithfully and persistently, you will soon receive a phone call from someone offering you the money you imagined. It may come from an expected or an unexpected source. It may come sooner or later than you expected. But it will come. And when it does, don't forget to thank Neville Goddard for sharing this amazing technique with us. And don't forget to thank yourself for applying it successfully. And don't forget to share this technique with others who may benefit from it too. Spread the wealth and spread the joy. I hope this technique helps you manifest all the money you desire and deserve. I hope this technique makes you happy and prosperous. So, let's recap on this. The technique involves using the power of your assumptions to manifest money. Neville Goddard, during his time in Los Angeles, taught this to his selected students. Many of them benefited greatly from this method. Although it's a secret technique, it's been used by many to manifest unexpected sums of money. It's known as Neville Goddard's $3 million because a lot of people who've tried it have manifested at least $3 million. I personally tried this technique and, while I didn't manifest $3 million, I did receive money from unexpected sources. If you need a significant amount of money urgently, this technique may work for you too. The first step is to imagine someone you know calling you on your phone and offering you the money. It could be a friend, a relative, a business partner, or anyone else. The important thing is that you feel comfortable with this person and trust them. Imagine how they would sound on the phone and what they would say to you. For example, they might say something like, Hey, how are you? I have some great news for you. I just won the lottery and I want to share some of it with you. You've been such a good friend to me and I want to show my gratitude. How does $3 million sound to you? Or they might say something like, hello, this is your lucky day. I'm looking for someone to help me with a project and I think you're the perfect person for it. It's a very lucrative opportunity and I'm willing to pay you handsomely for your services. How does $3 million sound to you? Or they might say something like, hi, I hope you're doing well. I have a surprise for you. You remember that investment we made a few years ago? Well, it paid off big time and we're now rich. I want to share some of the profits with you because you were there with me from the start. How does $3 million sound to you? You get the idea. The point is to imagine a realistic scenario where someone would offer you the money and make it as vivid as possible in your mind. The second step is to accept the offer and feel grateful for it. Don't question it or doubt it or reject it. Just say yes and thank them sincerely. Imagine how happy and excited you would feel when you hear the news. Feel the joy and relief in your heart. Feel the gratitude and appreciation in your soul. Say something like, wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. You're so generous and kind. I can't believe it. This is a dream come true. Or something like, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. You're such a blessing in my life. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. This is more than I ever hoped for. Or something like, that's incredible. Thank you so much. You're such a good friend and partner. I'm so thankful for this fortune. This is beyond my wildest dreams. Again, the point is to express your genuine emotions and feelings when you receive the offer. The third step is to act as if you already have the money in your bank account. Don't wait for it to arrive or worry about how it will happen. Just assume that it's already done and live accordingly. Imagine how your life would change with $3 million in your pocket. What would you do with it? How would you spend it? How would you invest it? How would you share it? Think about all the things that money can buy for you and your loved ones. Think about all the experiences that money can afford for you and your friends. Think about all the causes that money can support for you and your community. Make a list of all the things that you want to do with the money and start doing them in your imagination. For example, you might want to buy a new house or a car or a boat or a plane. Travel the world and visit exotic places. Start a new business or a charity or a foundation. Pay off your debts and bills and loans. Donate to your favorite organizations and causes. Help your family and friends and neighbors. Treat yourself to something luxurious and indulgent. Learn something new and exciting and fun. Whatever it is that you want to do with the money, do it in your mind and feel the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes with it. The final step is to repeat this process every day until you manifest the money. Don't give up or lose faith or get discouraged. Just keep imagining and feeling and acting as if you already have the money. Neville Goddard said that an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. He also said that the feeling of the wish fulfilled is the secret of successful manifestation. By using this technique, you are creating a powerful assumption that you have $3 million and you are feeling it as if it's already true. This will impress your subconscious mind and attract the money into your reality. The essence of this technique lies in imagining a scenario where someone calls you and generously offers the financial assistance you need. From setting a clear goal to choosing a person to visualize the call and scripting the conversation, we provided a simple guide to help you use this technique effectively. We emphasize the importance of feelings, being clear about what you want, and expressing gratitude to manifest money. As you begin this manifesting adventure, trust in the process, let go of doubts, and embrace the potential of your imagination. The universe is ready to align circumstances to make your financial desires a reality. May your journey be one of financial prosperity and success. Remember, this is a secret technique that Neville Goddard taught to his close students. It's a rare and precious gift that I'm sharing with you today. I hope you use it wisely and responsibly and enjoy the results. Please let me know how it works for you in the comments below. I'd love to hear your success stories.